morning.
Are you guys licensed peace officer, or are you guys? No, you have no peace officer power.
Watch over him. That's why I'm here.
Because you guys are carrying a gun, I thought you guys are post certified.
No, sir, we're not. Right there.
This way, this way, this way.
The
Arrow is right
Where are you
here.
guys going?
the commission meeting.
Commissioner meeting, and he's going to go inside with you? Cap?
Yeah, that's fine.
Go.
You guys going to speak?
Yep.
Okay, great. Thanks, guys, and when you get through, just let me know and hand it to me and I can get it, Oh, your phone's there. So I'm gonna give you your number.
Yep.
So last name is Boo? So we're gonna give you a number 1.
Okay.
And then call number 1. Anyone else in your party gonna be speaking?
Just us two. And then this one. Oh wait, I gotta put all on mine. I didn't put the agenda items.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah. You gotta put.
Then they want to play the word game.
Yeah, I gotta put.
What is this last name? Cause they, is it M what?
I'm IS.
M-I-S. C-A-V.
CAVIGE.
Okay, how you pronounce that one?
Miscavige.
9 and 10 is gonna probably be, you're gonna be number 2, okay? So when they say number 2, I'm gonna give you guys a number. Okay?
All right.
Thank you, gentlemen. You're gonna sign and sit if you like.
Okay.
And who is the board secretary? Is there a board secretary?
Yes. What would you say?
I need to know that if I'm able to speak on every agenda item, or if I only speak once, or is that 3 minutes per item?
Oh, okay. I'll find out for you, okay? Get right back to that.
Oh,
Well, this is the
5
board
minutes.
secretary right here. She's 5 minutes here.
Okay.
5 minutes, Meg. Are you referring for the whole meeting, or are you referring per item?
You can have 2 minutes per item, but if you go beyond 2 items, you can go as many items as you want, but you get 5 total.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah, generally makes sense. Then how about if I want to like one item 2 minutes, and I speak about next item another 2
You
minutes?
get a total of 5 minutes max, no matter how many items you want. If you only do 1, you only get 2 minutes. If you do 2, you only get 4. If you do 5 items, you get 5 minutes no matter what.
Is there something called a non-agenda comment? Is there something?
No. On this particular agenda, when it's a special meeting, it has to be within the subject matter jurisdiction. So you have to speak about the subject matter.
Oh, right. This is special meeting, right?
It
There's no
cannot go
general.
off topic. If you
Okay.
go off topic, you will be escorted out.
Well, actually, on letter D, it says general public comment on letter D.
No, it's public comment.
Okay, but on letter D, it says general public comment.
No, it's public comment for this agenda.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Take a seat then.
Thank you.
You're gonna be number 1, sir?
Okay.
5 minutes, sir.
Oh, by the way, another one is a violation. It's a Brown Act meeting. They are not allowed to force you to check your ID card. By the way.
Oh, I know.
That's another thing. Okay.
Yeah, I documented that.
Yeah, that's another thing.
I know.
It's the same encounter when I go to city council. They ask me for my ID. I say no, I don't need to. Oh, so the next meeting, meaning next meeting we can have a general, but this is a special meeting, meaning there's no general. Well, the thing is that means you cannot talk about all of your shenanigans or whatever. You can talk about the agenda item only. So like you cannot do anything.
So the
else.
Brown Act, even when a special meeting, still says any comment.
Still cannot do that.
Yeah.
No, you cannot do that. But anyway, let's read the agenda. Let's see what was recommended by Office of the Chief Financial Officer. Wells Fargo Bank. Okay. There are so many scandals about Wells Fargo Bank. Okay, I got it. 500.
They're talking. This one. Okay, they're talking about increasing rates.
Where? Which? What number? What item? What item?
Right here.
Tell me the number of the item. Which number? Number 5? Number 4? Which one? Recommended by Office of Chief Financial Officer. Power system reliability.
Yeah,
program.
they're talking about increasing rates.
Number 3 is good. But which number is that? 4 or 5? Both? Both? Okay.
They're water and power. So they have water utility and electrical utility.
But why you're saying is increased though? They are setting a target. I don't know. Understand what do you mean?
Yeah, a higher target.
I don't see any increase though.
I'm talking about a higher target.
How do you even write the number? 2,000 million?
Yeah, it's 2.4 billion.
Right, but why you are saying 2,000 million? You can just put 2.4 billion.
Because it looks worse.
Oh, you're saying million looks a bit worse.
No, yeah, million looks better, billion looks worse.
But this one makes sense, but this one I understand. 176 million, yeah, that's okay. 225 million, that's okay. Yeah, but the first one, 2,000, that's literally a billion business, but anyway.
Yes.
And then a German, okay.
These two are 4 and 5 are increases to the rates.
But it doesn't say right here. You have to read it between the lines in order to understand it is an increase the rate.
Right.
I didn't see that.
And so they're doing a rate increase on when? They're doing a rate increase on
1, 3, 4, 5, basically.
on Juneteenth is when they're doing a rate increase.
Give me a Google. Where's your other phone? I need to Google the Wells Fargo very quick. I need to check several numbers. Need some Google. Wells Fargo scandal. I think it's 2016, huh? Is that one? It's a major scandal, creating billions. Okay, that's 2016. 3 billion agrees to pay 3 billion. Okay, 3 billion. 3 billion 2016. 3 billion 2016. LADWP. What the fuck? What the fuck? LADWP.
No, it's autocorrected.
Fuck?
When you type it.
WP. And then what?
No. See the quotes? You have to click this.
Click what?
There.
Okay, DWP. And annual liability payout. Information about
Oh, look, he has written right there on Mahia's site.
what Makia side?
Mahia, do you know who Mahia is?
Fucking stupid woke.
You don't know who Mahia is. You're an idiot.
It doesn't tell me that. It's under the electric. It doesn't give me the number.
It's right at the top of Mahia's. The top link, right? The most covered link is Mahia. Mahia is the controller.
It doesn't help me. I asked him for the annual liability. This is 2019. It has nothing to do with Mahia. This is 2019. LADWP annual liability payout. LADWP annual budget. Annual budget pie chart.
Right at the top.
Liability.
That's the retirement, man.
Retirement fund. Oh, okay. LAC.
Approved annual budget is literally the first link. What is it with you and not looking at the first link?
Where is the first link?
Do you not read, sir? It's right there.
Okay.
I gotta teach you how to read now, too.
Fiscal year recipient. Okay. Where?
Just once.
Just once. Okay. I want to see their liability payout.
You have to type in city controller liability payouts. That's how it'll show up. I don't think it'll show up with just the search term on its own.
LADWP. How do we get rid of this one? How do we? Okay. LADWP 2024.
Yeah.
Lawsuit settlement.
It's gonna talk about the gas leak.
Gas has nothing to do with DWP. Hundreds of million. Okay, basically hundreds of million liability payout. Fine. One single incident is already 59 million. There's another 20 million. There's another. So basically millions. Another 20 million. Old generator agreed to pay in community grant for the reduced emissions. Continue to decide another liability payout. Continue to decide allocation. Annual 2024. Another one, pending class action lawsuit with the billing system overcharges. Pending class action lawsuit with billing system overcharges.
Yes.
The first project with the 67 million. Okay, I'm gonna grab a pen. I need to take some notes. Okay? I need to go take some notes.
Commissioners, today is Thursday, June 19th, 2025. Board of Water and Power Commissioners, please stay present for roll call. Commissioner Marie Katz. Present. Richard Katz. Present. Commissioner Laird. Vice President McGrath. Commissioner Linder. Present. 3 board members. A quorum is present. Mr. President.
Thank you, Shantae. I want to open this meeting and welcome everybody to the meeting as we're here on Juneteenth, an important day in the history of this country, which is why it's a holiday for salaried employees that don't get overtime. So, everybody, thank you for making this happen. We have 5 quick things to do, but got to keep a schedule because they go from us to the city council, and the city council's going bye-bye at some point, or on vacation as they call it. So anyhow, that's the timeline that has us here today. So with that,
No comments on items. Just want to echo President Katz's remarks on the importance of Juneteenth, particularly in this challenging time for our nation. Taking the time to recognize this difficult history and to celebrate emancipation and freedom, I think is really important. So thank you for your comments, President Katz, and thank you everyone for being here today.
Well, I guess no one appreciates Juneteenth more.
thank you for in recognition of Juneteenth and still being here today.
Exactly.
We especially appreciate it. Thank you, Wilma, as usual. All right, Shantae?
Public comment is open at this time. To the people providing public comment, when it is your turn to speak, please state which of the agenda items you'd like to speak to. You will have 2 minutes per item, up to 5 minutes total. If you are speaking on a specific item, you must stay on topic, otherwise your time will be forfeited. Please step forward. The first speaker will be, there's not a name provided. The first speaker is speaker number 1.
Okay.
It didn't on the backup. You should announce his name.
Testing? All right, there we go. Yes, hi, good morning. Heidi Boo for all items, please.
5 minutes?
Okay, thank you. So I see here we have one of the items that is talking about credit discussions with Wells Fargo Bank, and something I think is pertinent and making sure that whether this money that's being credited to LADWP, whether it's coming from false accounts or not, there's a major suit right now where Wells Fargo is very well known for making fraudulent accounts, and their employees are the ones, unfortunately, that have done this. And they pull out all these fake accounts on whether these are actual users or not, whether these are actual businesses or not. It's very clearly proven, right, that Wells Fargo is willing to do this. For what nefarious purposes, I'm not sure, whether it be to line their own pockets, whether it be potentially to launder some of that money into some of the other fraudulent programs like the Inside Safe and other homelessness programs. We'll never know, but it's definitely something that this commission should take into account, and there should be some sort of security measures to make sure that some of those fraudulent accounts don't end up being users of nonprofits and other board members in the area here that are involved with all the fraud in the city, particularly the homelessness programs. We're going to move on to item number 2. So we all know it's Juneteenth, and I'm all in favor and I support the holiday. I just find it frustrating that we're talking about rates at a time where people are on holiday. It could have very well been pushed off, just like every other commission meeting, to the day where it's not a holiday. And I just find it bizarre, right? Even to get here was quite extraordinarily difficult. We went through several steps that I don't know if it's deliberate or not, but made it extraordinarily difficult for a member of the public to come up here, not only to give public comment, but to actually understand what's going on. And at a particular time of all times, right, at 8 a.m., right, a commission meeting at 8 a.m. on a Juneteenth day. Some might find that deliberate, some might find that intentional to suppress public comment, but I don't know. I'll say it's allegedly. We'll move on, right, to the next item where we have expenditures for the fiscal year. How many settlements, right, has LADWP gone through where you guys are on par with Public Works at this point in liability payouts? I mean, at least with something like Public Works, we can understand because we can see some of the terrible infrastructure, but I'm curious if any of these expenditures for the fiscal year are ever going to discuss all the massive liability payouts for the poor infrastructure that LADWP continues to actually participate in on par with the Board of Public Works. I don't know, maybe something Janisse can answer for us, as she got that sweet sign-on bonus and made $750,000 a year, pairing up right to a fire captain. right? A fire captain, she made just as much, if not more, than a fire captain. An interesting thing about some of these expenditures is I'm not sure if the expenditures are being tracked of Janisse Quinones getting cash payouts by Scientology by refusing to prosecute some of the reckless waste of water claims. I've had several dozen people over on Fountain Avenue report it in, and they actually shut down, LADWP did, the online reporting site where people can submit a reckless waste of water abuses. And that was over by June the 3rd, 2024. Had dozens of people, hundreds more online, all submit. And I attended the customer service department in person and actually asked them on the point. And they told me they're aware. And they outright told me, not only in person but over email, that they're not going to prosecute Scientology for the fines. But yet on that same street, I had a neighbor tell me that they happened to accidentally water in that same time between 4 and 6 p.m. in June of last year, and they were fined $400 for recklessly wasting water, I guess you could say, because they dared to water their garden. But when Scientology dumped hundreds of thousands of gallons, and I measured it based on their commercial sprinklers, did the flow rate, and calculated for the 48 hours they had the water on straight, they dumped 2 Olympic swimming-sized pools of volume of water on the street, debris coagulated on the street, blocking traffic. They don't get any fines. They don't get prosecuted in any fashion whatsoever. Make that one make sense. Because I know Janisse has gotten special invites to Scientology events, and so maybe we have yet another Scientology mall in the city. We know Mayor Bass is a Scientologist. She gets many public speaking gigs that are open only to Scientologists. We know Heidi Soto is a Scientologist affiliate, where she prosecuted me for some of the reporting I've done on her political ties, and I beat the case against that. So who knows? Is Janisse the next person that's a Scientology affiliate? You know, we use these criminal acts, right, by these other affiliates to smoke people out, and we thank Janisse for that.
Thank you.
Speaker number 2, please step forward and state your name and the item you would like to speak to.
Where do I see my timer though? Do I have any indication about the time?
If you would like to ask, you can ask and I'll report the time allotment back to you. We don't post it here on this board.
Okay, well, by asking you, that means I will be wasting my time to speak, actually. Yes,
We can pause it.
my name is Heidi Soto Miscavige. So I will be speaking on basically everything, so every item. So I will start with item number 1.
Your
Yes.
time has started now. You have 5 minutes.
I'll start with item number 1. Yes. I just saw the agenda item last night, and then number 1, I was actually a little bit disgusted that we are having a special meeting on the Juneteenth because my grandmother is black. I was raised by a black grandmother, so I'm very disgusted that we're conducting a business when everyone is out on holiday. So item number 1 is about Wells Fargo Bank. Wells Fargo has a reputation of committing fraud and criminal activities. They settled a $3 billion lawsuit in 2016. And we have hundreds of banks right there. Somehow the LADWP specifically chose the most reputable fraudulent bank in modern American history. So again, good job, congratulations. I don't know what to say. Continue to item number 2, including item 4 and item number 5. I want to make an assumption because I really don't know what you're trying to do. So I can only assume what you're trying to do on those items, that you are proposing a rate adjustment, you're proposing a new rate target, revenue target for the new fiscal year. By continuing the special meeting on a holiday, you are very well aware there will be zero, almost none public participation. So you are saying most likely you can ask your CEO to fill out a report. Okay, we do not have any community member, against this one. Therefore, we move forward with this item. Therefore, we approve this because all of our community does not say anything about it. So I think that is one of your intention. That when nobody is expecting a special meeting today, when nobody is expecting we have a special business about the rate adjustment today, and then you are going to approve this agenda item, you are going to approve all of the items, the rate adjustment. By the time when every single resident come back from their holiday next Monday, and then they realize, okay, it's too late already. It's too late already. I shouldn't celebrate. I should never celebrate my Juneteenth holiday. I should never take a day off. I should always go to the DWP commission meeting on that day. Continue about on the revenue on number 5, 4 and 5. Another one reason that you probably trying to have a new target is because you spend so much money on your settlement. I saw there's a 59.9 million settlement. I saw there's another 67.5 million pending settlement. And then the funny thing about this pending settlement is that the reason for this pending settlement is billing overcharges. So you are going to provide a 67.5 million eventually back to the LA residents. And because you lost that 67.5 million, you are trying to increase the rate in somewhere else to make up to that 65 million that you just about to lose in the settlement court claim. So it seems like this kind of fraudulent activity, or I call it unethical behavior, is unacceptable. I have been living in city of Los Angeles as an illegal immigrant for more than 7 years, and I never seen any commission, any committee, any council meeting, any board of supervisor, anyone doing a meeting on the Juneteenth. My school suspended the whole day. My school, just because of this holiday. And my bank is closed because of this holiday, but somehow we are here talking about a rate adjustment, increase the billing. And then while you are just having a problem with overcharging people's bill. So I don't know, I really, at this moment, I'm really wordless. I'm really speechless at this moment. But at the end of my comment, I just want to recognize my grandmother, and I want to recognize every single black people in the city of LA, and I wish everyone a happy holiday.
Thank you.
Public comment is closed at this time.
Yeah, that was pretty good. They didn't interrupt, at least. I was surprised.
I try to LAPD continue to put me in jail. Actually, we got a special bodyguard. It's pretty good.
One more. Oh, okay. The only thing you could have asked for more is one of your Figueroa partners to come in and babysit us for today. I'm just mad that smoking scan was. You can listen in, but there's no comment for.
They don't have a video playback like on YouTube channel, whatever.
No, it's done on Cisco. It's like the Cisco replay, but they don't always put the video footage.
So get up like 2 hours early just for this nonsense.
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Oh. I mean, that was great. That was great comments. The one guy was laughing.
Which guy is laughing?
The guy that had the brown suit on to the left. I forget his name.
Whatever. Okay, laughing is good because you cannot disrespect my big black grandmother like that. How can you discriminate my big black grandmother? What the fuck?
Grandma's proud of us for supporting Juneteenth. Oh my God. So listen, all right, while we're here, we just got to explain to you guys. So the first floor you actually can't get access to, which is a total bunch of crap. you have to understand there's this special walkway. You have to go into this special garage, and it's not just any door. There's two entrances actually. One that looks like the normal entrance that says elevators, and then one that's a secret entrance here that you have to know. You have to use that secret entrance to get to the actual official entrance. The elevator entrance is not the real entrance. There's all sorts of crap you have to go through just to even attend the meeting, and then you're escorted the entire way, and then they demand your ID. And the dude saw that I had my wallet, so this is the LADWP for you. Violation, taking my ID, and she didn't read my name. She didn't read my name. She said there was no name written on the card too. Did you catch that?
No, she said Haiti Soto, whatever.
No. She said the first
She
speaker.
said speaker number 1. She called you.
No, she said speaker number 1, but she didn't call the name.
She called me speaker number 2. Please announce your name. So that I announced it also. Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is they didn't announce the name on the card when they were calling the speaker up.
Right. That's okay because he called me as speaker number 2.
Number 2, right? Yeah.
He said, I remember the instruction. He said, next speaker number 2, please go to the podium and please announce your name.
Yeah.
On the agenda items you're speaking to. Yeah. So I am the one who announced my own name. He announced speaker number 2.
Yes.
Yes, I remember that. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
What was your name? Heidi Feldstein Miscavige?
Heidi Soto Miscavige.
Oh, Heidi Soto Miscavige. That's what it was.
So what did we learn today? I got a brand new big black grandmother, so that's not bad. That's not bad.
And you have to pay more in your utility bills.
Okay, we exit this way.
Yeah, we gotta go out this way. All right, guys, we'll see ya.